PCSRA Radio Network and the Blue Hedgehog TV. We now interrupt your regular scheduled programming for the following sports special. This broadcast is presented by the authority of the Motorsports Association for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or any other disseminations or the use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this show without the express written consent of the Motorsports Association is prohibited. On the PCSRA Sports Network from Learfield, welcome to the 2022 installment of Triple P. We're glad to welcome you back to another season of Triple P on YouTube as the chase for the Triple P titles begin. Welcome to the Blue Hedgehog TV's coverage of Triple P. We're hope to see you each and every week of Triple P action on the Blue Hedgehog TV. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Newcastle Casino Chickasaw, Lodge Travel Stops, Subway, by the Oklahoman, Buffalo Wild Wings, Newcastle Casino, Devon Energy, and Sonic Drive-Ins. Now, in its sixth season, with the call of today's Triple P show in 2022 from Yukon, Oklahoma, the voice of Triple P, Daniel Voiles.
Who likes to start off with a bang? Who likes to have a fun time? And who likes to say, I'm looking forward to this great show here today. Welcome to, I still cannot believe the snow was really hard for me to get used to, and it brought us freezing cold temperatures edition of Triple P on a Sunday here in our Yukon, Oklahoma studios. We are definitely looking forward to that. I'm Daniel Voiles, as always, your host of this greatest show from the world. As we are definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, so, as I am currently, forgot to do the agenda for Triple P. That is my bad. You're hearing my girlfriend talking to Steven. So, yeah. Predictions and final thoughts. Okay. So, now that we got the agenda all covered up. Oh, Sean wants to say hi. Alright, I'm going to join the VC, and I'm going to go ahead and ping everybody to tell them we are live. Yes. Okay. I'm going to do this. And there you go. Alright. So, while we are waiting for our panelists to get here in this VC, and I've already told everybody we are live, want to go over a few announcements. First off, as I'm going to go ahead and put this on here, I do apologize about the last show, because I accidentally hit my headphone to where you didn't hear the outro or the rest of the show, so that was my bad. So, as a matter of fact, okay, it looks alright to me, because I forgot to put it, like that. So, anyway, let me go ahead and so yeah, okay. We're starting to get some people in here. First off, I want to say last night, or not last night, crap, what was I trying to say here? Hopefully everybody enjoyed last night's race, that we had, as far as, the start is concerned, which was really good. Okay, that's race 2. I need race 1. What I'm trying to get is the recap. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, that's race 2. I need race 1. Let me get race 1. Give me 1 second. Live, okay. Yeah, I need race 1. Single seaters, Formula E, results. Need race 1. Not race 2. I already... Let's see. Where is race 1? I'm looking for the results in race 1. Make sure I do not have the same... Looking for race 1. Results. Do not help me. I will find it. Oh, there's race 1. Thank you, motorsports.com. I was looking for race 1. Alright. Oh, it's in order. Sweet. That's good. Hi, Cody. Oh, no! I knew Cody was going to say that. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the Busch Clash that I did last night at Daytona, which we'll discuss about that, how exciting it is. Yes, hi, Cody. March, I gotta figure out what day. Sometime in March, I will release the Battle of the SRA between TMSRA and PCSRA. Little disclaimer, Team PCSRA will only have we'll have the drivers that were Team TMSRA is the drivers who are competing in the Diva Series. Team PCSRA will be the drivers who are, well, veterans of the Reese's Pro, and I'll have to go through that list and find out who is going to go to what. So that will be exciting, if you ask me. We also have a lot of silly season news and notes to get caught up on, if you ask me. And, so, yeah. That's going to be something we're definitely looking forward to. And also, Cody's in the VC, and I'll bring him in just a second, as we're going to discuss about some things and all that. I'll put a little disclaimer. Next week's show will be at, as far as the NASCAR weekend is concerned, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I'll try to get up a little early so that way I can get, some water, so I can get woken up. Or 11 or noon Eastern is when we are going to do the Daytona preview. We'll talk about that in our towards the end of the show. So, yeah. So, with that being said, we are going to get right into the show with our only panelist. Joining me for Triple P is our favorite friend and the newest Reese's Pro Owners Champion, Mr. Cody Smart.
Thank you for having me, and thank myself for waking up early enough to do this.
Oh, Cody and I have some weird sleep schedules, if you ask me. I don't know where Taylor's at. I wonder if Taylor got hitchhiked by a bunch of cowgirls.
He
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's get into recapping Formula E's Diriyah E Prix. Of course, we had a lot of new names in the series. Oliver Askew making his debut in Formula E, along with Antonio Giovinazzi, ex-F1 driver, Dan Tickham, who also made his debut. Most of the best debutant was Oliver Askew, who only finished 8th in race 1. Two drivers didn't finish the race. They were Oliver Rowland and Antonio Felix da Costa. And the defending champion, Nick DeFries, start race 1 off with a bang by taking the checkered flag, and Cody ejected Mercedes for excess celebration. So the top 10 results for the Formula E Diriyah E Prix race number 1 of 2. Nick DeFries, the winner. Stoffel Van Dorn, 2nd. Jake Dennis, 3rd. Sam Burt, 4th. Lucas deGrassi, 5th. Eduardo Montara, 6th. 7th. Nick Cassidy, 8th. Jean-Eric Verne, 9th. Oliver Askew, very well done for him in 9th. And Mitch Evans took the top 10. Top 10 for race 2. Only one DNF. That was Alexander Sims, who crashed in the process. Eduardo Montara of Switzerland got the checker flag. That was probably a shocker, if you ask me. I don't think anybody picked Eduardo Montara for a winner. None of us did in Triple P, as far as the predictions are concerned. Robert Fringe, 2nd. Lucas deGrassi, 3rd. Andre Lauderer, 4th. Jake Dennis, 5th. Jean-Eric Verne, 6th. Stoffel Van Dorn, 7th. Oliver Rowland, 8th. Pascal Wehrlein, 9th. Nick DeFries completes top 10. Nick DeFries leads the Drivers' Championship after the first 2 races of the season. Thoughts so far on this early season for Formula E, Cody? It's actually one race, which I looked it up on motorsports.com last night. I think it's one race. I'll confirm that with you. It is confirmed, it is confirmed, Cody. It is one race for next weekend. So that means a possibility of 3 points up for grabs. Oh boy.
Yeah, only 3 points, which means
that's going to be a toss-up. It's going to be either you're closing the points lead or Cody's going to extend his points lead.
Really?
Yes.
I took a look at the point standings for you. The points leader is not Nick DeVries. It's
Eduardo Montara is what you're trying to say.
Yes, Montara has a 4-point lead over DeVries.
Yeah, but it's still early days in the championship.
Certainly early, and since I'm here, I may as well take a look at who could be too easy for driver to say, hey, come this week.
That's a good... Yeah, I was about to get ready to ask you that while we take a look at some top story news, while you're going through who's too easy for to stay away from, since it was only one race, I can tell you. From Supercars yesterday, Manual stick shift system will be confirmed for the Gen 3 supercars that will hit the track next year. An update on what I talked about last week, the Newcastle 500 that was postponed due to COVID-19. It has been rescheduled to March 4th through the 6th. So there you go. Or actually, it's May 21st, 22nd. We can currently assign the Winton Motor Raceway, so yeah. Let's see here. New Zealand to East border restrictions this month, which that's pretty good. Any NASCAR news? Carl Long will attempt the Daytona 500 in a second car, driving with the 55, driven by J.J. Yeley. Christian Eckes will go full-time in the 98 this year. I wouldn't be too surprised if, and I'll talk about this later after I tell you about this other announcement. G2G Racing announced their intentions to field 2 full-time entries in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series in 2022. Johnny Sauter would be on the team's roster. Your thoughts about that, Cody? Because that's kind of... When I saw that news, I was like, bruh. I heard he's also running a part-time schedule with Thor Sport. I was like, bruh. Yeah, that's something I was getting ready to bring up, and you brought up a good point. We don't know if it is his last season as a full-time truck driver, because he is a past champion in the truck series, so that's something we're going to have to wait and see what happens, because I really don't know if that is indeed the case or not. So we'll have to wait and see. But for him to go to that new team for a part-time schedule, I think that just threw everybody off a loop, if you ask me. So, wait, what? No, I'm gonna say Blue Junior had to get spanked because he can't listen to a word I say. Let's see here. Max Chilton, what's your thoughts about this one? Max Chilton has called time on his IndyCar career, but insists he's not quitting racing and hopes to run the World Endurance Championship in Le Mans 2022. That kind of surprises me that Chilton's done with IndyCar racing. Yeah, that's surprising if you ask me. If y'all didn't hear the news, I don't know if I brought it up on last week's show or not. The W Series calendar was released. So they are going to Miami first. They'll be with F1, then Spain, then Silverstone, Circuit Paul Ricard in France, Budapest in Hungary, Suzuka in Japan, USA, and Mexico. At COTA and Mexico. So that'll be a calendar we're definitely looking forward to that. Wait, what? Wait, what'd you say, Cody? I couldn't hear you.
I said, we'll be right back. Oh, Danny smacked his phone.
Yeah, because my phone likes to be a derping hyena. It's probably because I haven't rebooted it yet. So.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make a joke here about this. The Haas F1 car was one of the 10 schemes that got released. And Cody's going to probably kill me about this, but I have to say the Haas scheme looks like somebody just sprayed toothpaste on that car.
Well, to be fair, they're more likely not going to score in any races anyway.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, this scheme versus the scheme they ran last year looked like somebody spread red, white, and blue toothpaste on it. Yeah, that would be funny. Somebody tell Colgate to get involved. You got to love. Yeah, you got to love that. So, yeah. I think that is it for the top story news. If we have any more, we'll let you know for next week's show. On to some NR report. Abigail Furling won last night's Busch Clash at Daytona in a caution-free race, in which Cody ejected Ormy for excessive celebration last night. Yeah, I would agree with you that it was probably not surprising, but somewhat surprising, but yeah, it was one of those moments, if you ask me. So, we were discussing, we're going to go ahead and discuss this right now. We were just talking about the Clash yesterday, all of us in the VC. So my question to you, Cody, as we get prepared for, which the Clash will be in a couple hours, who really surprised you and who really disappointed you as far as practice is concerned for the Clash?
If we're taking a look at only practice, a driver, well, we got a lot of shockers and a lot of disappointments, just to say it right there. If the biggest shocker to me, well, there's a few candidates for this one, but one candidate I should certainly say would be the big surprise. I almost want to think Justin Haley, but I think equipment swapped around, so the old 15 is now the 31. So I shouldn't necessarily choose him, but I should say Ryan Police would be the biggest surprise. Yes, I know, in the words of someone else, that Rickwell racing car is actually incorporated from Storehouse Racing. Yes, I know. But the reason I say Ryan Police here is because, I mean, if this was the Xfinity Series, I would not have been surprised whatsoever about Rickwell Racing improving more and more in the Xfinity Series. Like, if you think about it this way, I won't be surprised if one of their cars finishes in the top 20 this season. But back to Cup. I'm actually quite surprised to see Ryan Priest here. Yes, I know he has more talent in the shorter track, but with the equipment that
Mm-hmm.
I'll give Austin Cindric benefit of the doubt because he's a rookie
Yeah.
in the Cup Series. So I'm giving McLeod benefit of the doubt because let's be honest, his equipment just sucks. So between two Toyota drivers that really disappointed me in practice, one of them not so big of a surprise, the other one was, and that driver was Martin Truex. I mean, he really explained that in qualifying as well. I mean, he wasn't really that fast in practice. I mean, he was faster than quite a few drivers. I'll say that. I think he was in the 20s in practice. But qualifying hit it worse. If we're looking at practice only, I'd say Bubba Wallace. But if you say qualifying plus practice, I'd say Martin Truex. I don't know what's going on with Toyota Race and Development, with some of them being really good and some of them being subpar. But as far as the offers, all jokes aside, I mean, this short track has really brought too many surprises and too many disappointments that, to be fair, kind of find a valid reason why someone's so good and why someone sucks so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is so hard to find, to be honest. So it could be a bit of a toss-up to why Martin Truex is doing terrible this weekend compared to where he should be, like Kyle Busch or Christopher Bell, for example.
Yeah. For me, the big surprise between practice and qualifying. Qualifying alone, I know who I'm going to say. I'm going to say the rookie Harrison Burton because, with this being, Harrison Burton's rookie year, he only made one start in the Cup Series last year. That was the Talladega race. I believe it was the first Talladega race, if I'm correct. He was pretty much a big surprise, and, that's how it was. So I would say, practice it would be not practice. Excuse me. Qualifying would be Harrison Burton. But between practice and qualifying, the big surprise, I have to say Daniel Suarez and Trackhouse. Colleague was really good in practice and qualifying. I would also say, qualifying was really good for Daniel Suarez. He's a driver that really surprised me well because I didn't expect Trackhouse to have some good speed, even though they didn't have good speed with Ross Chastain in qualifying and practice. But Daniel Suarez, the big surprise. The big disappointment for me, you talked about Brad Keselowski in that list and all that. I'm going to say Joey Logano was the big surprise as far as disappointment is concerned. Didn't have a good car in practice. Let's see, where did he... And he ended up fourth in qualifying, which I could have said, he was a big disappointment, but truth be told. But the real disappointment, I have to say the drivers that didn't get to run preseason testing at Daytona, and it kind of affected them. I would probably say Ty Dillon because, he did bad in qualifying. Where was he in practice? That's my next question. I don't think he did good in practice, if I'm correct, Cody.
I don't know about question, depending on what's going with that question practice.
Ty Dillon was disappointing in practice, 27th. His teammate Eric Jones, 24th. That was practice. And then Ty Dillon had an awful qualifying. So the big disappointment, the Petty GMS Racing, because I thought, with that merger between GMS Racing and Richard Petty Motorsports, it was going to with this new next-gen car, it was going to help them get better. Unfortunately, it was a little shaky, but it's still only one event of many to come, and hopefully that team can turn it around sooner than later. But, yeah, that's kind of where our big surprise is, so, in that regard. Alright, so let's preview the Mexico City E-Prix. Of course, it is a single race, and here's the thing, it's our only race we have for global as far as that's concerned. So what do you expect we're going to see at Mexico City?
Mexico, but I mean, I would not know what the track looks like or the expectations that go here. Because as we can tell from last year, we can't expect anything for, I'll have to say this as, but anyway, you can't expect anything at all with freaking, what is it? Freaking Mexico City. I mean, you can't expect anything on Formula E anymore, because if you took a look at last year, you're trying to expect everything. You might as well bring in Big Brother for this one. Expect the unexpected. You might as well expect the unexpected every weekend at this point, and then get some consistent drivers. Because it doesn't matter which track you go to, you're gonna get a finisher, like complete race. Maybe you're trying to see what's together at over a weekend this weekend somehow manages to win this race. Who knows? Honestly, Formula E, you can't expect anything for sure anymore. I'm just being honest here.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how this will go, if you ask me. So, alright, so let's get right into predictions. Our second predictions with, ironically enough, Formula E. You all know the drill. Driver to win, driver stay away from, driver you pick as the dark horse. With this being only one race, it is 1 point apiece. So, yeah. Here's a look at the global standings as we enter Mexico City. Cody Smart has the points lead by 1 point over Zachary Taylor. Cody has 30. Taylor has 29. Yours truly has 28. And Brendan Rogers 27. So the points are only 3 points each. I think the only realistic people that would take the points lead would be Zachary Taylor and also myself, because we only have a 2-point cushion. Cody can try to extend his points lead heading into the next global event that will be taking place in 2 weeks' time, which I will have to look up on my calendar to see when our next global event is before we do predictions. The next global event, or predictions for global, is, since I'm looking it up, is not until we get to Auto Club. So, yeah. So that would be what? Today's the 6th. So I look at the calendar. So that would be in about 2 or so weeks from now. So, yeah. Alright, Cody, let's start off with your predictions. I'll read Zachary Taylor's picks in a minute. Too easy?
Alright, here's why I say that. When we take a look at the finishing results from last race, I did the math. There were 22 drivers. I did the math. Anyone who finished 17th or worse cannot be picked for a driver to stay away from. So, we'll start with dead last, Alexander Dumsu, crashed out race, of course. Mitch Evans would be too easy to pick for stay away from, as well as Antonio Giovinazzi, no surprise there. Dan Tickdown, no surprise there. Oliver Kirby, that's where screws Taylor. And Sergio Set Camara, I believe is how you
Sergio
pronounce
Sette
it.
Camera. Too easy.
So, yep. So anyone who
Alright.
To be honest here, I don't know who I'm going to pick for stay away from, because the bad ones that are too easy, there's only a couple that consistently finish poor enough. So,
Yeah.
I only know one option who I'm picking for driver to stay away from at this point. I'm just going to save it until we make the pick.
Yep. Well, I think I already know who I'm gonna take for stay away from. And it's not one of those drivers you just mentioned that are easy. So go ahead, Cody. Who is your driver to win, speaking of that?
Okay. Alright, so let's kick off with somebody. As I said before, none of these drivers are freaking consistent this season. I mean, you think someone would win, and next thing you know, nope, wrong. So, here's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do to try to find a little bit of consistency here and there, and to see who actually managed to get it done at Mexico before, let's include Mortara in race number 2. Race 1 was won by Lucas Degrassi. Now, if you take a look at some of the other picks here and there, you got Ray Rasta was an Oliver Rowland had an itchy, had like an ITCHY to spell it out right, as I don't mistake for anything else. Cassidy looks like he had a podium there before. So it's not going to be easy. My driver to win is going to be the driver who finished on the podium twice last year at Mexico. Even though he won race 2, I'm going to set a gamble on he can try to turn things around on like last year with any of them on consistency. So I'm going to pick Eduardo. Not again! I'm just picking my time as my driver to win.
Eduardo Montara. Okay, let me make sure I don't derp, because if I derp, then Cody's going to start laughing at me. Or Taylor.
Alright.
I got your picks. I'm writing them down, Ormy. Or not Ormy, I'm sorry, Cody. I'm sorry. Cody, I got it. If Ormy's trying to type in the predictions chat, I got it, because I've already written it down for Cody. Stay away from him. Ooh. Cody, Taylor just changed his pick for stay away from. Is that good or?
Let me check. Taylor for Robin Feelings. Feelings, I believe, is good. Right.
He got second in the last race, 16th.
Good enough. He finished second last time out.
Yeah.
So he's definitely good. He's good. Alright. Dark horse. This is just staying it out of sight, if I was to be honest with you. This is just staying it out of sight. And I know lack of consistency that I've seen so far this year. I honestly won't be surprised that once they fix this dark horse, there's probably a good chance they get shut out in this race because of me underestimating on how inconsistent all these drivers are compared to another weekend. And all the estimations are, not a consistency in our most recent weekend. But I'm going to pick a driver who previously won at Mexico recently, and that would be Lucas Degrassi as my dark horse.
Lucas Degrassi. As long as I spell it right, we're good. If not, then Cody's going to die laughing. Alright. For yours truly, I'm going to put yours truly because it's clever. Alright. While Cody was going over the predictions as far as who's too easy and all that, I got it. I can write my own predictions. I'm a big boy. I'm not like Cody Smart that likes to derp a lot.
Speaking of big boy, Danny, I've got a dumb question.
Yes.
Who's the best MVUMEI?
Okay. Can I just tell you this, Cody?
Yes.
You could say the reason that's BU. I didn't want to derp. I know that, but you know how my phone likes to derp. I know that, Orby, because my phone likes to derp. Oh my God! If I can't spell it right, my phone derps. For the love of Pete Orby, say not except if he tries anything. Anyway, my picks. Anyway, back to the predictions. For me, back to all seriousness. Considering how good this driver was, I'm picking Jake. I'm assuming nobody picked Jake Dennis. Well, guess what? I'm picking him as the dark horse. Simple as that. Driver stay away from. Oh boy. Do I really have to explain myself about this? Oh boy. I just really wonder what I'm getting myself into as far as the predictions is concerned. I'm trying to see who's too easy for stay away from that I know I can't. Okay, so I can't pick Giovinazzi, I can't pick Turvey or Tictum, or Camera, or Alexander Sims. Would Sam Bird be too easy for stay away from, or no? Because I know he got fourth in race 1. Well, guess what? I'm picking Sam Bird as the driver to stay away from because he loves to. Driver to win. Even though he scored points, I'd like to see him get his first win of the season. I'm gonna pull off a shocker, Cody. Give me Lucas Degracia's driver to win.
Lucas Degracia's driver to win, taking a past race winner.
Yeah, I feel like, with Mexico being his strong point, I think he's going to get on the board for a win, if you ask me. Alright. Zachary Taylor made predictions. Driver to win, Mitch Evans. Okay, I don't know about you, Cody, but that is a bruh moment. He's taking Mitch Evans as driver to win, despite the fact he finished 21st last race.
Yeah, I think Taylor's going for a bad one, because like I said before, none of these drivers are consistent, so this could actually be good for Taylor.
Yeah, this could be really good. Driver stay away from was Robert Fringe and dark horse Sam Bird. And then Brendan's picks will be coming soon. Yeah. Really soon. Okay. Runs over my phone with a tractor accepted. I was saying, okay, and then my phone decided to be a derping hyena and kick me off the Discord deal. Oh, only I can go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and send Blue Junior straight off to horny jail. Bonk. So. Yes. Alright, let's take a look at this week's upcoming Triple P athletic events. As I said at the top of the show, next Friday we'll be on the air at noon or 1 p.m. Eastern time, so we'll be on the air way before the Truck Series. Recap Formula E. We'll go through all the yada yada yadas. By the way, I forgot to tell you this. My rating was a solid 8 out of 10 for Saudi Arabia. Before I forget. So we'll rate the weekend, go over the top story news, get you caught up on what's been going on around the NR report, and then we look ahead to the first NASCAR predictions of 2022, Daytona, Trucks Xfinity Cup. And I can tell you, Cody, I'm going to just tell you this, Cody, I have a very strong suspicion there's going to be a lot of good cars that will sadly have to go home in Trucks and Xfinity, if you ask me. So, that's where we are at as far as that is concerned and all that. And we'll also introduce a new feature for next week's show, the Janet King Clean Scores from around the country and around the Big 12 and also around the BHRA organization as far as their sports is concerned. So that is a look at this week's upcoming Triple P Athletics, upcoming events for Triple P. Brought to you by Kim K Coach Line, the official motor coach carrier of the Triple P. So, little program note to pass along. Since we don't have an IMSA podcast this week, the Movie Express episode number 5 will be out Thursday night. It will be a late night show. It will be 11 p.m. Eastern, 11 or midnight Eastern Standard Time, depending on how I feel after my shift at work. So, yeah. Alright, Cody, any takeaways you want to say before we get out of here and start up a VC in this deal, which will be in the general VC? Mm-hmm.
There. So, or other people are just going to watch some Clash and some Pro Bowl. So, if you're an NFL fan, go ahead and watch the Pro Bowl tonight. If you're an NFL fan, go ahead and watch the Clash. I mean, either way, we have a sport tonight. We're going.
Okay, I want to just tell you something before you leave this VC. You want to hear... Okay. This is a first. I don't know if anybody in the chat has heard this. There's one parking area, and you're about to say bruh in about 5 seconds. There's one parking area that charges you $100 to park your car just to go watch the Clash at the Coliseum. Who wants to pay $100 to go park your stupid car? That's a good ripoff.
Yeah, so before we leave here, I'm just going to go ahead and say that, yeah, Formula E race will probably be really crazy, especially knowing it's only one race, so it's not going to be double the distance, maybe double the points, more likely not, but in all seriousness here and there, be prepared for craziness as usual in Formula E. Be prepared for inconsistency and prepare for somebody who will throw down the points. Win the race at Mexico. Don't be surprised if Mitch Evans or don't hold it back much over there. Wins at Mexico. And
Yeah.
as far as I'm looking forward to NASCAR is concerned, I'm unsure about the Clash. But once we get to the Daytona 500, then it will be a fine thing to figure out because then we've got to go for just like Jimmy Johnson in 2009.
Yep.
Yes. In case you haven't seen it in the past, yes, it is true. Ever since we started points in 2019, I want everything to NASCAR championship. What did they call me, John and Danny Savo over there? Please, I need competition.
All right.
For Pete's sake, I feel like the face on the tree.
I'm really really excited to get started with NASCAR, talking about Daytona and not talk about the Clash, but I'm definitely looking forward to that. So, all right, if you're ready to head over to the Blue Hedgehog Hangout, Sean will join you. So, yeah. So, while Cody heads over to the so yeah. All right. A couple of things I want to say before we get out of here. For Abigail, a wonderful way to end off your career on a high by winning the special event. Chevrolet gets their first win of 2022 in the special event race. And all of that. Also, I need to mention before we get out of here, Diva Series Racing will be coming out really soon. Later today, as I finish up the Sonoma weekend before they get ready to head off into an off week before they return in 2 weeks' time, as far as that's concerned. So that's interesting. Last year's in the special event races, we had, let's see, one Mitsubishi, one Toyota, one Ford. The rest were Chevrolets that won these special events. Now, Abigail Furling makes it the fourth win for Chevy in the special events. So, there you go. It's, I believe, the first time in series history has a driver, the driver that announced their retirement, first time ever, a driver who announced their retirement ended up winning the race as far as their final season as a full-time competitor. So that's really good so far, so that's really exciting. Looking forward to our show next week. Special thanks to Cody Smart. Special thank you to Zachary Taylor, Kyle Langland, Great Lakes, and all of our friends. Our statistician, Caleb Hobbs. Producer and engineer, Zachary Fitzwater, Jackie Ting, Alex Hawkins. Dennis Stats, Kelly, Tom Shores, Greg Rutz, Chris Fontaine. All of our amazing friends. Nathan Orman running the show for us back in our PCSRA Network studios. The Oklahoma Highway Safety Office is a proud sponsor of OU Athletics and Triple P, and wants to remind you that drinking and driving is deadly and illegal. Together we can end DUI. Visit enduyok.com to learn more. Congratulations to our winners from last night, congratulations one last time from Daytona International Speedway on a Saturday night here at Daytona to Abigail Furling as she ends her tenure on a high note, if you ask me. Until next week, hi Sean, as Sean is raging at what Cody just said so far in the chat, so. Until next week, when we recap Mexico City E-Prix, get you caught up on the news and notes around the NR community, as well as all the great stuff, and we look ahead to the Daytona weekend of trucks, Xfinity, and the greatest prize, the Daytona 500. But until next week, this is Daniel saying, Boomer Sooner, everybody.
This Triple P broadcast has been brought to you by Newcastle Casino Chickasaw, Love's Travel Stops, Subway, by the Oklahoman, Buffalo Wild Wings, Newcastle Casino, Devon Energy, and Sonic Drive-Ins. Thanks for joining us for Triple P on the Blue Hedgehog TV. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the PCSRA Sports Network. Copyright 2022 by the BHRA Association.